morning, so we're just heading out, mainly because it's going to be very hot today. And then we're going to high 30s, so extremely hot. So it's already 25 degrees and you can feel the heat in the shade. Hopefully, because we're near the water, that sea breeze will be helpful in keeping it a little bit cooler on our walk. Kevin's still asleep. I was kind of waiting for him. I thought I don't want to go any later. So I actually just put some super lightweight comfy clothes on, not my normal walking stuff, because we're going to be going at a slow pace. I don't know if you can see that puppy. He's there. It's cute. But he barks at the dogs all the time. They don't know where he is. They haven't spotted him yet. Anyway, we'll take a slow walk over. Might go to the bakery and get some Turkish rolls, because they are delicious. You can see a big teddy bear in that window. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, just thought I would check in with you for the start of the day. Oh yeah, that sun, pretty intense. Oh, guys working in the sun today. I hope they get to finish before it's like in the 30s. Yeah, it's going to be a warm one. I think that we might even have to put the air conditioning on today. When we get to we haven't had a high 30s day since we lived here, so I think the aircon will be going on later on. I don't think the house can cope with 30 quite fine, but high 30s, I don't think so. So I think we might go around this way. We'll take a long walk around just for them to sniff. We'll go the long way to the shops, since the shops are that way. Come on, across the road. Come on the road. It's actually got some flowers, but I wanted to show you Coda going to the bathroom. How would they already fallen off? Don't you know? Don't often walk on this side of the road. Perhaps they're having good sniffs. Come back home. Ken, I couldn't find Kevin. I wonder why.
I'm up here trying to fix things that people want from last night. The print failed.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to do them. I was going to do another row, but I've got to do the first row again now.
Okay, that's the little clips he's talking about. Being given to people in the apartment to hang up the Christmas lights. We have to do some other work. Don't quite think there's room for Thea and Dan to put a bed in there yet.
The printer's fine, the bedroom's fine, everything's fine.
We're going to put a bed just plonk on top of everything. And Kevin needs a haircut. Needs a haircut desperately.
I need a trolley. Where's my trolley?
Where it usually goes, in its spot. I put it back there.
How did you fold it up?
Well, luckily enough it just came up. Mustn't have been down properly.
Okay, well you and me should go down there and just pick up stuff. We don't need to do that. Yeah?
Okay, alright. Put stuff from IKEA you got yesterday for me. Okay, I've just come into our slightly messy guest room for a minute because Kevin is sleeping in the lounge room and I was editing a video and it just made me realise I do have a question for you guys. I've noticed that, particularly on the Tuesday and Thursdays when Kevin is working from the lounge, I don't chat to you guys too much because obviously he could, well sometimes I do, but often he's on a meeting or I don't want to disturb him, so I do a lot of time lapses with music over them. So firstly, obviously got a couple of options. I can just keep going as I am so that those days will have lots of music to them and time lapses of me doing stuff. I could maybe not vlog at all on the Tuesday and Thursday, or I could just do little bits, but mainly just chatty bits if I've got some information to share with you. So let me know your thoughts on that, please. Because I just thought, I watch some videos, I'm just trying to think. Sometimes I just fast forward those bits. I know before someone wanted me to do a voiceover, but I think I don't know how I feel about that. As you guys know, with my fibro, I can be having good times like I'm at the moment, but I'm still trying to sort of catch up on the things that I haven't got done on other days, and I've always only got so much ability each day anyway, and then having to rest up and do stuff, so it just seems like a sort of a big task to do because I think I'd have to script it. So anyway, let me know your thoughts for the Tuesday and Thursday. I just don't want to be boring you all, and if you all just like skipping over it, which of course you are quite able to do. I do that myself with some videos, some other videos that I watch of other people. If everyone's just doing that, well then I may as well not bother and bother you guys with that in the vlogs. But so you have to let me know. 3 options: leave it as is. 2, don't vlog at all, Tuesday and Thursday, or just do some talking or information giving. I can still share an occasional grocery haul because usually groceries on Tuesday, so I wouldn't sort of skip that entirely because I know a lot of you like that. But I wouldn't do as many, like the one I've just edited for, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. I've just had to pick 4 or 5 songs in a row, and then I realised I don't think I spoke to you at all between those clips because Kevin was working and possibly in a meeting when I was doing all that. So it's just the food prep and things like that, which I know you've all seen before many times. There's not much changes with my food prep. It's pretty much the same. So I'm quite happy if you've had enough of that or don't watch that or whatever. Don't enjoy that. Don't watch that. I'm not going to be offended because I've realised that it could be a bit annoying. And I may as well not do it then. It's fine. I won't be upset. Just let me know what your thoughts are. Please, if you have any thoughts, if you don't care, then you don't have to say anything. All right. It's so warm out there now. 35 degrees. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but I will put it somewhere for you guys that work in Fahrenheit. But it's very hot. Even in this room, the air conditioner's not on in this room yet because it's all split systems. So we've got the main one for the lounge room and kitchen, that's on. And there's one in the bedroom, there's one in the outdoor room, the spare room, there's one in the bedroom, and there's one in Kevin's room. So there's all different units, which I guess is good because if we're not using these rooms, we don't need to put them on. My frangipani is still not flowered. There'll be lots of excitement when and if it does. But I'm pretty sure that's what those buds are that I showed you the other week. I'm going to have another cup of tea, keep working on this video. And we'll see, Kevin and I, we're going to go out for lunch today. It's our wedding anniversary. 33 years we have been married. And originally we were going to go to India, and then with the dogs barking, we thought, well, we'll have to take them with us. So then let's go over into Shell Cove, over to the marina area. But then you're sort of sitting outside, and I think it's going to be way too hot for that. They'll probably have the door shut anyway, I imagine, to keep the places cool, which means we can't take the dogs. And I made the mistake of not going for a swim earlier because Kevin said he'd come later. But like now the pool is in full sun. So maybe we'll wait till later on in the afternoon, but then it'll probably be busy. I should have gone down about 10:30. There was no one in the pool, and the pool was mostly shaded. Because even putting lots of sunscreen on at this, I'm imagining it's a very, very high heat. What do they call it? Sun UV index. Okay. I mean, I could come in here, put the aircon on and do stuff, but I don't know, I'm a bit sore today. I'm assuming perhaps because of the weather. I don't know. My hands and feet are a bit sore. Fibro sore. Got ironing to do, but it's okay. I'm kind of having a day off today, I think. So Kevin's just put this little unit that I picked up from IKEA together. It's a little bit flimsy and whatnot, but it's fine because I wanted something that would fit in the corner. It's smaller than I thought. I thought it was going back a bit further, but then it's good because my yoga mat will still fit there. And I feel like I kept something else there, but I don't know what it was. Oh, that heater blanket just drops down the floor as well. So it's probably good that I've got a bit of space. Obviously now that I can't reach down and into things that are there, but most of the time I don't really need to. I'm probably going to keep one of these baskets. Maybe this white one, and that will take up a bit less space as well. We'll see. But yeah, that's good. This gets very crowded and very cluttered, so at least I can move some things onto there and then just hopefully have less stuff on there. Obviously needs a good oil. Gonna do some water play for the puppies. Pups got their swim, got their play outside. So I'm going to have my swim. Kevin didn't want to come, so he's just having a rest in between building a chore unit from IKEA. Not a lot of shade on the pool, but there's a bit, but it's late in the afternoon, so the sun UV index should not be too high. But I didn't put any sunscreen on. I'll hang around in the shade.
Some cookies out for him. With all this love I see and sound, plenty toys to go around. I'm feeling bright just like the snow. Home is where the family is. I'm crossing off my Christmas list. There's just one thing I'd like to know. Santa, can you groove with me underneath that Christmas tree? Everybody dancing in the place for us to be. I can hear them sleigh bells ring. Christmas time is everything. I just wanna know, can you groove with me?
We come down to the beach thinking the dogs would have a swim, but it's very bit rough. There's still standing there. Kim's not got very wet feet. I just managed to jump out the road. Not thought about it with my sandals. But yeah, the waves come right up here, over the top. Puppies, be careful. Oh my God, Drew was standing on the top of Coda then. Oh my gosh, yeah, Coda's gonna... Chewy, I don't think that's a good game in that rough water. Kevin came home with a whole big tub of these jelly beans from when he had his
These are the best jelly beans ever.
Yeah, when he had his
I
episode.
can a jelly bean or a coffee. That's really nice. They're jewel-like.
Yeah, when he had his episode, they gave him a whole like a paint tin full of little packets of jelly beans. I talked about your episode. It took you a long time to recover from that one. Up to having fun anyway. You got a bit wet, did you? Now he's having a good old time sniffing. He just gets his nose on the ground. He doesn't even know he's wandered. He's just busy sniffing and hopefully not and eating things. Come on!
Come, Chewy.
Come on!
Chewy,
Getting a bit slow now. Coda, no, we finished the playing. I don't actually think I said a proper good morning to you guys, did I? Maybe I did. I don't remember now. I feel like I didn't. Now thinking about it, I might have.
Might have what?
So good morning to everyone.
We talked about, didn't you vlog the puppies going for
I did. I can't remember if I vlogged earlier than that. I get my days mulled up. Anyway, I've just gotten up to make a sauce for dinner. I'm doing a fake chicken satay. Just look at the recipe. I need to remember to cook some rice later on. That's okay. I've got rice in the freezer too. That's easy enough to do. But I just thought get the sauce done because it's a peanutty sauce, but it's just, you know, a lot of ingredients. I'll get that part done. That's the hardest part. And then just cook it up later on and the rice. And then we'll have dinner. Because last night I got to the end of dinner, I thought, oh, I forgot about preparing dinner in the morning. Because usually I do my dinners, I make them during the week, and then we kind of have like leftovers or really easy dinners on the weekend. Well, we ended up having an easy dinner. We ended up just having microwave potato with everything but the bagel seasoning on it and some corn from the freezer. So it was super easy. But one of our favourite dinners, we didn't have the fresh corn though, which is a bit better. But it was still nice. Nice for a change anyway to have the frozen corn. Kevin's still got to finish my drawers. They're almost done, but I think he's going to do that for me soon. And then Mum and Dad, I believe, will be coming for lunch because usually you would have heard by now if lunch wasn't on. I don't think I updated you on my dad yet. Or did I? Oh, my memory. Man. My dad got a diagnosis of dementia, which, yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me. I didn't expect it. Mum had kind of thought that the few things that had made her suspect because her dad had dementia. So that's not going to help her depression, obviously, now because she went through it with my grandfather and saw my grandma went through with it. But he's still good at the moment. Like, so it's just his memory's not quite there. He forgets who people are, particularly, like, he doesn't forget any of us, but he gets him mulled up sometimes. Went through a phase of calling Kevin Dennis after my ex-uncle. I think he seems to have stopped that though. That was sort of post-stroke, he did that a lot. So a lot of it, we just put his memory down to his stroke. That obviously hasn't helped, but yeah. Got an official diagnosis of dementia now, so we're trying to kickstart getting some more things ready for when they're like procedures and support and stuff in place for when he needs it. Hopefully not for a while, but yeah, that was the news. Yet Mum's still waiting to go in a hospital. I can't remember what I updated you on, so I do apologise if things are sort of out of the blue. I kind of think I'll tell you most things, and I try to, but sometimes I forget. Just ask me if things don't make sense. All right, I'm going to get this sauce done, and Kevin has rolled over for a nap, which isn't good because I want him to do my drawers. But hopefully he'll do them soon. hard to see through there. Oh, only Mum today. We're sitting on them. And that's a big boat. Is there anything else in the marina? Oh, I don't know how far it's reversing. I just looked up and saw it. Bit of an outfit boat. It's been a bit of a weird day here. Did get the dogs over for their walk. I just went over to the shops and picked up a few groceries. I don't know what I've said today. My memory's going really bad. I think all the days are so similar that I kind of get confused. It's quite chilly out there though, just standing out there filming that boat. It seems to be reversing into a spot, but it's like twice the size of the next biggest boat in here. That's an unusual style of boat. Anyway, poor Kev's having a bad day of things. It was okay. He started to feel a bit funny. He was going to come for a walk with us and then kind of said, oh, I've got some work to do and I don't feel the best. I said, well, you just stay here. So we just went and it was okay. I made him some breakfast. He got his work finished luckily that he had to do. And then he had a really bad turn. He's vomited and he's just went back to bed. So I'll go back to bed. And he's fast asleep now. I'm waiting on here. We've got someone from the community mental health coming to see Mum today, and they asked if I could be there as well. I assume I don't know why really, but I assume just in case there's problems and they want someone else there, but my dad's there. I don't know. Anyway, oh sorry, she knows. But I haven't heard from them yet, so I don't know when they're coming. Obviously not this morning. It makes it really hard to plan things. So I have got a dog's dinner done. I should turn it off actually. And I have washed my berries. Ready to make up some chia pudding, so that's all ready to go. Might do that while I'm standing here now. So I can dish out the dog's dinner because it's released, so that's good. At least they'll have dinner. They had a walk and they'll get dinner. That's the most important things to be done are done. Yeah, I was just editing a video and looking at Christmas mugs again. I still cannot believe I got rid of so many mugs, but I didn't think of having anywhere to display them. So I think I've just got to store them, which I still will have to store them. But now I've got somewhere to display them. And I think they were done pretty early on in the process of decluttering. Maybe some of you remember. You seem to have better memories about what I do and experience than I do. And I actually tried to look back through it. I couldn't find it. Did I look at photos? I can't remember if I looked at photos for this video. I couldn't find them in the vlogs anyway, where I might have decluttered. I'm thinking, why did I get rid of so many? I think they're all a bit small. But again, now Mum and Dad prefer a smaller mug. So they find some of my big mugs too big, or some of the ones a bit too heavy for them. Can't find many nice ones around, like not from the same shop. I'd have to order from different places. And I thought we were going to go to the Blue Mountains. I thought surely I'll pick up something up there, but we didn't end up going. So it's okay. I'll still keep looking, but I don't want to have to order from different places and pay postage from different places. And funnily enough, it looks like the supermarket have had some nice looking ones. Whether they're nice to drink out of or not, I don't know, because I'm guessing they're not fine china, which is what I prefer. But I couldn't find them, but it says it's still in stock, so I was over there this morning, of course. Maybe when I go over on Tuesday, I'll see if I can track them down in the store, because they're apparently there somewhere. Don't know where. I'll have a look at them. I don't know. Alright, let's do this dog's dinner so it cools down, plenty of time for them to eat. We've got leftovers for lunch today and we're going to make homemade pizzas for dinner, I think. It's going to obviously depend how Kevin's feeling. He requested pizzas and I bought this pizza base. It doesn't expire until the middle of January, so I don't want to look at the ingredients. That's all I got. I didn't realise until later on. Oh my gosh. Obviously preservatives in that. But obviously it's going to keep, so if we don't have pizza tonight, that's fine. It'll be fine for another time. I was going to freeze the other one if it can be frozen. Sometimes they've already been frozen and they can't be refrozen, so I have to have a look at that as well. So anyway, we've got plenty of food. I'm not feeling 100% myself, so, but yeah, I'll just get a few things done. I've got my drawers now. I don't think I showed you them. I don't think I vlogged very well yesterday. I'll show you the drawers. So these are my IKEA drawers that Kevin built for me. So I've got to transfer Soho from that. I don't know whether I'm going to leave them that way because obviously they take up a lot of space. I'll see if I can still do my jigsaw puzzle there or not. If not, I'm going to turn them sideways and they roll really easily. My other unit didn't roll so easy, so I can just roll it out of it as I need it, which is what I was planning on doing anyway, because I've got, as you can see, my jigsaw, the box I can lift out, but I was just going to, well, I can work from there actually, can't I? I don't need to pull the whole box out. Yeah, that'll work quite well, I think. What do you think, Pino? What do you think? What do you think? You're a good boy. Got the call, finally got the program's appointments. I've had to rush up here. I only got 5 minutes notice, so I couldn't walk. Yeah, Kevin's still asleep, so I don't know. The zombies might have woken him up though.
Come one, come